co-op market. We started out as the Ashland branch of Local Roots, which started in Worcester in, I think it was 2010, and we started here in 2012. The idea is that we're a store where people who grow things and make things can sell directly to consumers without having to go through a middleman and pay a lot of money. So, for example, if you go to the big box store and you buy 5 pounds of potatoes and you pay $3.89, and the farmer only ends up getting like 20 cents or maybe $1. Here, we only keep 18% of perishable items, 25% of shelf-stable items, and 30% of artisan items. So the people who are creating and growing actually get the money for their products, and it keeps the local food in the local community. It helps to support the local economy. Pretty much everything we have, well, we have expanded a little since we split apart from Local Roots, and we do some buy to resell now, but not a whole lot. Most of the things that are in here are consignment, so by local artisans, local growers, local producers. I think our best-selling item, we have cookies, and you'd think not because we are kind of focused on health, but we sell cookies really well. But when you come in, you'll find bulk items. We have actually a bulk food section, so nuts, beans, rice, things like that that you can buy in bulk. We have always seasonal produce, so whatever's in season in this part of Ohio, we tend to have it here. Right now it's squash. As you can see, we got a ton of squash. We have frozen food, so this is important. This is something we've expanded on. In Ohio, it's hard to find a fresh carrot in January, so we found a really good Michigan-based organic foods company that does frozen foods. So we have frozen vegetables over the winter. We also carry meats, pasture-based meats, organic when possible. We have the ability to order turkeys over the holidays, and they come in fresh, they're not frozen. We have a lot of personal care items, so soaps, tooth powder for brushing. We have zero waste items, so we have bamboo toothbrushes, straws that are made out of stainless steel, so you're not wasting straws, or throwing them away rather, and getting them in the landfills. Greeting cards, gifts. We have dairy, fresh dairy, free-range eggs for very reasonably priced, and a lot of snack foods and healthy items that people really find that they come back for again and again. Well, the idea is that we have available a really wide spectrum of products. I do have natural cleaners, and some of those are considered sanitizers, but some of them aren't. Especially right now, we don't want to say, you know, citric acid and water is going to take care of your germ problem, but it is good for cleaning, not necessarily sanitizing. We have other things that are, and actually the main one that we have, the True, is made right here in Ashland, and it's boxed up, and it looks like something you'd get from a big, huge company, but it's very professionally made, and it works great. We really like it a lot. It's used by some local doctor's offices even. So. Right now, we started our Black Friday all-month sale. It's going the entire month of November and December. We have specials. Some of them go on the whole month, both months. Some specials are just a couple days within that time frame. We have little tickets all over the place. They look like this, and they're all over the store. So you will see them, and they'll tell you what's the offer, when's it available, what it is, and it always says while supplies last, because we are basically running with what we have. You know, if a producer runs out of something, they don't necessarily have more of it until next season, perhaps. So, and these are items on this table that are going mostly the whole month. There are a lot of specials too. You mentioned the essential oils. That's got a special where you can get an essential oil at full price and get a little necklace for 30% off, the diffuser necklace. So a lot of the items on here are very reasonably priced and make great gifts. So we figured it was better to have people come spaced out over 2 months than just try to cram in the store on one day, especially now. And I think it's going well. I think people are liking that idea. So we do different events, and this year's it's a little different because you can't have people coming in and sitting, but we are actually this Saturday, well, so by the time this goes out, it'll probably already be done, but we do every year have a holiday dessert tasting, and this year we've changed it up a little. We've made the samples ready to go in to-go containers, and we hand out a bag. You decide what you like once you get home and taste it all, and then call us to pre-order for your holiday desserts. We also have had, in the past, we've had a fun fair where we had petting pigs, and we had face painting, and some other T-Hills came and cooked lunch for folks. And we like to do events like that. When all of this is over and we're able to, again, we'd like to get back to doing our poetry group. We have art classes. We've done a Doridango, which is a Japanese mud ball that you polish up until it's shiny, and people love that class, and we'd like to do it again. So yeah, and we also offer specials, not just events, but also specials, like we're doing a turkey drawing. So anybody who comes in and shops right now gets a free entry, and for every $10 you spend in the store, you get another entry. T-Hill Farms is going to be bringing a turkey for us to give away, and the person who gets drawn out on the 21st is going to win that free turkey. So yeah, it's really nice. They're beautiful turkeys. So I'm actually the only employee, and have been for a long, long time. So I think I've been 6 years with the company, and 5 years as the only employee. So we have volunteers who come in, and it could be simple. It could be loading up a basket with squash. It could be dusting the table. It could be doing a little sweeping or moving things around, making signs, helping decorate in the holiday season. There are all kinds of things that need done. And if you don't feel comfortable running a cash register, fear not, because you don't have to do that. You just need help with all other sorts of things. And after 10 hours of volunteering in the store, you get a membership. And a membership entitles you to discounts in the store. You get extra bonuses, like for the turkey giveaway, members get 2 free tickets. And there's always a different member special, even when we're not having our Black Friday sale. There's always things that you get at a discount as a member. I think there are over 200 items in the store that are 10% off for members all the time. The store itself came to Ashland because there were producers who wanted something closer than the local roots in Worcester. I myself, I'm from California. I came here about 11 years ago, and I wasn't allowed to work at the time, actually. My ex didn't want me to work, so I was allowed to volunteer though. So I volunteered, and I volunteered more and more hours, and then finally when he was out of the picture, they said, hey, you know, you want an actual job? And I said, yeah, I'd love an actual job. So the official title is manager and liaison between the store and the producers. So yeah, and it's been the best thing I've ever done. The community, giving back to the community, being able to support, you know, better than 200 producers who don't have time to sit with their products. It's like a farmer's market that's open every day that they don't have to devote their time to. You know, I can care for their stuff, guard their stuff, sell it appropriately, make sure they get a good price for it, and just cut them a check. And I think it's great.